It's so funny. Hey, kia ora, Helen, Brahms here, live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic, sparkling, winning Wednesday. Yay! Yes, it does. We get to celebrate our victories, but we should be celebrating them all the time. Whenever we have a celebration to celebrate, we should be celebrating. So my celebration is we made it to 4 digits on the thing yesterday. We did show 1,000 yesterday. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. It's like 5-6 minutes. And we're doing Tim Tam Slams as a celebration. And my niece Talia was with me. And somebody sent me a message today. How is it that you didn't know how many nieces and nephews you had with that, or how many siblings she had? And it's sort of like, well, I've got like 17, 18 nieces and nephews between both sides of the family. And sometimes it's hard to remember which siblings have how many kids. Okay. I was having an ash blonde moment. So yes, I was having an ash blonde moment, so I apologize for that. If anybody was offended by the fact that I didn't remember how many siblings Talia had, then it was an ash blonde moment. It happens. Yes, I know. So anyway, so yes, yesterday we celebrated 1,000 days of doing Facebook Lives. Today is 1,001. It's kind of cool. Sort of like, wow, I'm really into the 4 digits, the home stretch. And I thought, we're at day 1,001. There's 95 days left until we hit the 3-year mark. Awesome. So now we're so now it's all, all the way along. It's been, we've been like working towards that goal of 1,096. And now it seems like it's in reach, because now we feel like we're over the hump of the hill, and now we're into the countdown. And so yes, so we're going to keep going. We've got 1,000, got 95 days to reach the 3-year mark, and we have a special guest for us on that night already booked in. So yes, we do, because I want to make it a special evening. I don't know, I haven't figured out the whole plan yet, but I'm going to figure out something. But how do you celebrate your wins? When you have your wins, no matter how big or small they are, how do you celebrate? If it's a big win, how do you celebrate? Do you go out for dinner? Do you go to a show? Do you go on a vacation? How do you celebrate when you have a big win? If you have a small win, how do you celebrate? I like doing things like, to me, a win is getting my to-do list done every day, which means I get to watch a movie that evening. I have got so many movies stacked up right now because I get to the end of the day and some days I'm exhausted, and sometimes I sit down to watch that movie and I'm sort of like, I really don't feel like watching a movie tonight, and I might read instead, or just do a binge watch on some TV series or something. And I think, that's about the same length as a movie. That'll work. But it's good. It's been a good day. Had a great start to the day. Had my usual start to the day and everything else. Talia had a good night's sleep here, which was awesome. And then we went for a walk and came back and did the morning call. And then after that, she packed up and left for LA and joined her older sister is having her birthday today. So already sent her a text message to say happy birthday. And, hey, what's the matter? Come on. You want to come up? People are asking for you, Miss Camera Shy. No. And when she was about to get in the car, I says, "Hang on, we don't have a photo of us together." And she's like, "Oh my gosh," she says, "I forget to do things like that." So we all both almost forgot. So we got a nice picture of her with Zeffy, and then a nice picture of the 3 of us together. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, so it's been a good day. And then I had my accountability call, which was awesome. I am on fire, and I sent the link to my humongous giant mind map to my accountability coach so that she could see it as well, and she knows that I've got my coaching call on Tuesday, and so she's able to see what we're going to be talking about. And she says, just keep growing it. So I'm like, okay, I don't know how much bigger it can get, but we're only limited by our own imaginations. The sky is not the limit. You shoot for the moon, you land in the stars, and stars are endless. You land in the universe, in the galaxy, or whatnot. So you're only limited by your imagination. How big can you go? How much can you stand? And things like that. It really is, when you do an exercise like this, and you have your business, and you're looking at your business down here, and somebody tells you to take a step back so you get a bigger picture, and you look at that and you make some changes and some adjustments and see where there's some more possibilities in that. Then they say take another step back. Well, I didn't get told to take a step back. I got told to take a huge leap back to look at what I had right now and expand. Where is the big, huge picture? So I think I got a pretty big picture, but I said to my accountability coach, I said, what's the bet? I said, I can almost guarantee this, that he will take one look at that and go, okay, now go bigger. I can hear him telling me that. And if he's watching this, he's probably going to make a note to tell Helen to go bigger on her mind map. He's already got it in his notes for Tuesday. But that's okay. I have a vivid imagination. I'm going to see what else I can add to it. I didn't actually add anything to it today. I did go and have a look at it and see where everything was, and did I want to change? And I didn't make any changes. I just had to browse through what I already had there and going, this is possible. And when you get that, and instead of looking at it and going, oh, this is so big, how am I going to achieve that? It was a very calming feeling of, yeah, this is possible. We can do this. We can do this. And so it was not a surreal moment, but it was just a very calming moment to know that here is my imagination has come up with all of this creativity for the expansions and everything else, and where my business could be in 5-10 years time. And I sit there looking at it and going, yeah, this is possible. We can do this. And it was just a very calm feeling, no panic, no, oh my God, how am I going to do this? No, none of that. It was like, this is possible. Which is why I'm certain he's going to tell me to go bigger. Because I'm comfortable with the feeling that I can achieve what's already written in there. How am I going to start half this stuff? I have no clue. I just know that it's possible. And the ways will reveal themselves as time goes on. The ways for those things to happen will reveal themselves, so that they become from being possible to being a reality. As time goes by, those things the reality will start kicking in as the right time approaches. Because there's a right time for everything. Everything has a time and place. Everything happens for a reason. And I've had to do this exercise because there's a lot of possibility in this mind map. And the fact that I can sit there and look at this and go, yep, this is possible. I have no idea how it's going to get accomplished, but it's going to get done. And just knowing that that's going to happen, it's kind of a cool feeling to have. And knowing that as I keep walking on this journey that I am on with what I currently have, where I'm at, and knowing that we're going to be expanding large, then I know that the opportunities will present themselves at the right time that they need to be actioned. And I keep learning, I keep growing. And am I ready to have a business this big that's written out on this map? Absolutely not. I am not there mentally yet. But this is what the journey is all about. The journey is for me to learn and grow and prepare for what is coming. And that's why as we go along in this, each step of the process to achieve this huge picture is going to be revealed at the right time. When I'm mentally prepared for it, it's going to appear, and then we go on to the next step. Get mentally prepared for that, go on to the next one. So it's all about just seeing the big picture and just walking towards it, knowing that you're going to achieve it. It's like my water bottle says, and I don't have it over here, it says 2020 vision, seeing beyond what you can see. So this mind map is beyond what I can see. And I know that it's all about stepping out in faith and just keeping the path, staying true to the path, and keep following the path, and everything will be revealed as it's supposed to when it's supposed to. So that's my little lesson for today. I'm hungry. I need food. I need dinner. It's time for dinner. I haven't eaten since lunchtime. Which was it? When did I have lunch? I had a snack break. Ooh. I didn't have lunch. No wonder I'm hungry. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to go get dinner. We got groceries delivered today. So I've got some more fresh vegetables and some fresh fruits and stuff. And maybe I'll go make a protein shake. I haven't had one today. Maybe I'll go do that. I'm trying to have at least one protein shake a day. That was probably supposed to be what lunch was. Maybe I'll go cook a steak. I don't know. I'm going to go I actually have to go and reorganize my refrigerator because when the groceries arrived, they were supposed to arrive after 4 o'clock, which is when I finished work, and they arrived before 3 o'clock. And so I had to send a message to my boss saying, I'll be right back. The groceries have just shown up. They're not supposed to be here till after 4. And so I quickly got the guy delivered the groceries to the door. I went through all the bags and pulled out all the stuff that needed to be refrigerated or frozen. Actually, just refrigerated. I didn't get any frozen stuff today. And I like open up the fridge and go, oh crap, I need to organize the fridge. I don't have time to do it. So I was just literally shoving stuff wherever there was a gap. I was shoving stuff into there to make room for the cold stuff that had to go in there. And I finally closed the door and I thought, I better be careful opening that. We might have some stuff falling out to meet me. But at least all the refrigerated stuff made it into the refrigerator. And so I was like, oh, yeah, now I've got to go organize that so that nothing falls out the door when I open it. But, it is what it is. And it means I didn't have to worry about the groceries arriving after 4 o'clock. They got here earlier. So it's like, yay, that's another one for me. I don't have to worry about it. So when I got off the work, we went and had a nice little nap. And I must have slept soundly because I got woken up by the timer going off because I set the timer, and I got woken up by the timer going off. And I'm laying there, and it's kind of it's a little dark in the bedroom because we don't open the blinds in there. And that's why Zeffie likes it so much. It's like a little cave for her. And she was so funny. I'd thrown her blanket over her just to see what she would do. And when I went back into the room to have a nap with her, she had, from being a little curl ball, she had stretched back and it had just pulled the blanket with her. And all you could see was just a little end of her butt sticking out. And then so then I caught onto the bed and threw the blanket over me, and I went to my blanket over me and snuggled down and had a nap. And when I woke up from the nap, I got up and I was folding up the blanket, and there's her pink blanket that had been over her hanging off the end of the bed. So she had walked all the way to the end of the bed with it before it finally fell off her. So look, I says, what's that doing there? And she just looked at me like, oh, what do you expect? I'm a dog. So anyway, but yes, so we had a nice little nap there. And when I woke up, I was a little disoriented. I thought, is it morning already? I thought it was morning. Is it morning already? And then I realized, oh, that noise is my timer, not my alarm that's going off. So I was like, wow, how long did I sleep? I only set the alarm, knowing how long I'd set the timer for, I thought I'd sleep for hours. So, but yeah, we just got back from the walk and now it's dinner time. So go out, have a super fantastic Sparkling Winning Wednesday, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow for Thankful Thursday. Hey, Kanara.